Alright, so I've got my next batch of Gelcoat mixed already. I came in and I tested the first layer of Gelcoat, and it's definitely still tacky, and it even leaves a fingerprint, but it doesn't transfer to my finger, so that's just the way I want it. So I don't need to go too heavy on this next coat. All I'm trying to do is fill all the low spots that the first coat left. I also am using the same brush. I cleaned this with acetone after the first coat, and it's perfectly clean, ready to use again. And I didn't mix 100 grams this time. It was only 75 grams. I doubt I'll even use the 75 grams, but I wanted to make sure I had enough just in case. So here we go. You definitely feel it dragging a little bit, so it's still a little bit tackier than I prefer, but that's okay. It is a little bit colder out here right now in my garage. I did use the same container, Gelcoat, without cleaning it, which probably wasn't the best idea, but it should be okay and not cause too many problems. Only thing you get is some chunks of semi-cured Gelcoat in there. That's what I'm seeing right here. But it really shouldn't cause any issues. If I was to do it over again though, I would definitely get a clean mixing cup, or clean this one out. Okay, so it seems like this is working good. It's filling in all the low spots. I can't really see the black plug anymore. And after this coat of Gelcoat, I will again wait another hour or so for it to cure, and then I'll go on to my skin coat, which is the first ply of Fiberglass on the Gelcoat. And it's important to do that skin coat of Fiberglass before the Gelcoat completely cures, because you want that support from the Fiberglass. And then once you get that skin coat on, you can let it cure completely overnight, the next day. Doesn't really matter, as long as your resin is unwaxed, which means you can bond to the back of it without any sanding or anything like that. If you have a waxed resin, you'll need to sand it first. I'm going a little bit slower because it seems like this is dragging on the first coat, and I don't want to ruin the first coat that I've got down already. I may have mixed that first batch a little bit light. It's definitely curing, but slower than I expected. That's why it's nice to be able to measure to the tenths of grams. I've got a few chunks from that semi-cured Gelcoat from the first coat that I was talking about. I don't think they're gonna hurt anything. They're just kind of annoying. Try to get them out too. So I might just leave most of them. It's a couple big ones that I might be able to get out. Probably do more damage trying to remove them than just by leaving them. So I think that's good for the second coat of gel coat. I don't see any more dark spots from the black plug. Right there. So I'm going to let this second coat of gel coat cure partially for about an hour or two maybe, because it is a little bit colder in here. And I'll go with the skin coat of fiberglass and polyester resin after that, and I'll show you how that's done. Alright, I'll see you in a minute.